Hi friends, it's Jo. Today I'm gonna solder my Pro Micro with not the standard sockets but with the HotSwap sockets. My Pro Micro is USB-C and that's really nice for the cable compatibility, and I'm using breadboard for positioning the Pro Micro because pins to HotSwap are very small and it's not so easy to have everything in position without the breadboard. When I have all the elements on my table, I just need to put the sockets into board. This will give me the position and then start soldering. I'm putting thermo isolating tape just to have a better grip and a little separation if any solder would come through pins. I make holes with scissors because it will be easier to put pin through the tape. Put the board, and now one pin at a time. This is so small that I'm sure that you don't see it. So let's try to change the view, maybe on side, maybe a little smaller, this will be better for smaller parts to see, but also autofocus is working all the time. I tried to position the board and fit the first pins, even with the tape holding controller into place. It was a problem that not all pins wanted to align, and this was because the distance between HotSwap sockets was too large and I couldn't just get the final step to align everything around. The solution to my problem: go with other side of the breadboard. And now it should be much better. I will check it. Yeah, it should fit right in. So fixing in place the board and putting all elements. Putting all pins in place is just boring, so I won't show it to you, just this one, and then we will jump to finished result. Okay, so all pins are in place. It's hard to see them, but they are there. Oh, maybe like that. So now, time to solder. So now, just solder the pins. I want to have nice bubble at top of the pin because this element is visible on my board, and just not to cut myself or anything, so it needs to look nice and feel nice, and not all pins are the same depth, so I need to add some solder in not every pin, but in some pins. That's it. Now again, take it off. Take the element out. We won't need breadboard anymore. Separate pins and sockets. Get rid of the tape. There is a lot of tape here. And again, separate. That was not nice for my fingers. This is how it looks after soldering. All the pins nicely aligned, soldered to microcontroller and ready to be put into the socket. Solder goes through the holes, so you can see it on the other side, but didn't go to the sockets because we had the tape. And that's it. That's everything that is needed to have the controller ready to put into sockets. Now we need to solder sockets.